Okay, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at transversals, and a transversal is basically just this green line here cutting across two other lines. They don't have to be parallel, but what is happening is when this transversal line or this green line goes across these two lines, ultimately what happens is we create some pairs of angles. And if those lines happen to be parallel, we create kind of special pairs of angles that have unique relationships. And these can be very helpful when we're dealing with problems involving geometry. Now, to start off with, we're going to look at the pairs and ultimately what each one is. So last lesson we looked at determining different angles and naming them, and we're going to start off with that. So the first question is, name the angle that is alternate to CGD. Okay, so let's look for the angle first, CDG. So C starting here, DG. So whatever letter is in the middle is going to be the angle that we are interested in. Now, what angle is going to be alternate to this particular angle? So to find the alternate angle, all we do is we go to the corresponding angle, which would be here, and then we go to its vertically opposite partner here. So this is our alternate angle. So we would write this as angle, and then we would do HGD. Okay, so with an alternate angle, you can see it's just on the opposite side of the transversal, facing the other direction to the initial angle that we're interested in. Alright, every single one of these will be different depending on which angle we look at. Name the angle that is corresponding to FGD. So let's look for another color. So FGD. So we're starting here. We're going to G and we're going to D. So the one in the middle gets our angle. So that's angle FGD right there. And we're looking for one that's corresponding. Corresponding is in the same position at a different intersection. So just up here, we can see it's in the same exact position, and those two are corresponding. So we can write for B, we can write the angle ADC. Alright, let's move on to C. So for C, name the angle that is co-interior to CGD. Co-interior to CGD. So CDG is just this same angle here again, and ultimately asking it for co-interior. Co-interior just means the angle that is right next to it in this kind of box. Alright, so that angle again is angle DGF. Now, you might be asking, well, wasn't that the same angle we had before as FGD? Yeah, you can write these both ways. You can write this as FGD as well. The only thing that has to be the same is the angle, the point in the middle where the angle actually goes, has to be in the middle. Alright, name the angle that is vertically opposite to FGD. So FGD, again, is this angle here, and its vertically opposite partner is going to be over here, and that's going to be HGB. Alright, we'll get into properties involving them a little bit later. Right now we're just identifying them. Alright, here's one for you guys to practice, so give it a go, pause the video, and then I'll solve it in just a second. Alright, let's get going. So we're looking to name the angle that is alternate to EDG. So if we look for EDG, well, it starts at E, goes to D, and then goes to G. So this is the angle here. Okay? So we're looking at the alternate angle. So the alternate angle is across the transversal and facing in the opposite direction. So it's right there. And that is the angle CGD. So A is the angle CGD. Alright, let's look at B. We have named the angle that is co-interior to EDG. So EDG is this one again. and the co-interior angle is the one that's right next to us in this kind of box. So that's the angle HGD. Alright, name the angle that is corresponding to BDE. So BDE is going to be starting at B, going to D, and then going to E. So it's going to be this angle here in red. And we want the corresponding one, so in the same position, but just at different intersections. So that's going to be, again, the same angle over here. So that's going to be the angle HGD. Alright, last one. Name the angle that is vertically opposite to angle GDF. So let's find GDF. GDF is this one just here. So its vertically opposite partner is going to be across from it, so it's going to be EDB. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.